there, my name is Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe. And ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And if you like this content, please, I ask you if you can hit that subscribe button. It makes my life so much better. It's crazy how much that helps me, but it does. And if you like Doctor Who, which I assume you do, because you're watching a Big Finish review, you know, I think that means you're into Doctor Who, and you like, and you would like more Doctor Who, you can win this. Dalek War. I'm giving away Doctor Who DVDs every week for a while the new series of Doctor Who is running. This one is a two-story set starring Jon Pertwee from 1973. Two classic stories, Frontier in Space and Planet of the Daleks. 4 DVDs, fantastic extras. Recommend it. All you have to do to win it, it's really what you do, is subscribe and comment with the hashtag Dalek War. I'll put the instructions in the video notes. And if you can do it on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, I'll do a search for the hashtag, and whoever comes up with it wins. And there's only 2 people entered so far, and I know one of them, so I feel kind of bad giving them. But yeah, it's going to be a random drawing. So, but the point is, there's only 2 people entered. You can probably win this if you get to it now. Anyway, I'm catching up on my massive Big Finish backlog from December, from the holidays. It's weird because, you know, like I listen to it as I work. So as my work schedule's been disrupted, I'm so behind. You know, the next series I've got to listen to is The Robots. I'm really excited for that. I just haven't had time to get to it. But this one I've really wanted to get to. It's the War Master, Derek Jacobi, the War Master, in the 4th box set. And there's no new ones announced, but I think there probably will be. This one's called the Anti-Genesis. I mean, it's called the Anti-Genesis? No, Anti-Genesis. And that's a really clever title. So the basic premise of this one, and there will be spoilers, but I'm not going to give you like massive spoilers. Yeah, although it's more about the journey than the destination, I would say. The basic premise of this is that the Master steals these things called the Genesis codes, the Genesis law. He basically steals something that allows him to get to the creation of the time that the creation of Daleks. Now this is the Daleks' origins and the Timeless origins are the only 2 places that are off limits in this time war because they will quickly erase each other from reality. So what this basically does, is quite brilliantly, is allow Derek Jacobi's Master to drop right seamlessly into Genesis of the Daleks, even though it's set, I would say, what, 20 years before Genesis of the Daleks, at least the first second episode. But you're really in that world, and also actually that's one of the things that I really liked about the opener of season 9 of Doctor Who when we saw Skaro. But like from the first moment, before they told you it was Skaro, you saw the biplane fly over and firing laser beams, you know, and later you saw like the hand mines. All of this, but that made me say, I bet that's Skaro! I bet that's Skaro! And I was right. It was Skaro. I was really excited. So it fits, I would say, even more seamlessly into that news. There is a mention of hand mines, but it's almost, everything always completely comes from Genesis of the Daleks. At the same time, and tell you what, it's what's the name of the character? There's a new character introduced that will, what's the name? Is it Lamarius? I think it's Lamarius. I'm looking at the cast list. That's what I'm trying to look at. There's a new character introduced who has a really interesting backstory. Is that she's fighting to not be erased from time, so her children can exist, even though they died. You know, she wants them to at least have been able to exist. I think because I started listening to this about last week, and I was. Yeah, there was New Year's and everything happened, so there's quite a lot of booze went between then and now. But yeah, so she's set up as the CIA agent to foil the Master. So the Master has this really cool plan. The second episode is called The Master's Dalek Plan. Fantastic title. This is a really lot of good titles. In fact, the Master's Dalek Plan, which is obviously a riff on the Dalek Master Plan, where. Okay, spoilers, but mild spoilers because this is pretty obvious just looking at the cover that that he wants to take Davros's place as the creator of the Daleks and use the Daleks as his own personal militia force. That's his plan. And so by towards the end of the set, we have this really cool thing where the timelines change and you see timelines ripple. There's this really great scene where you see realities keep shifting on Gallifrey. Like you have Narvin and what's the name the president. I stopped listening to the Gallifrey series a while ago. You know, I figured firstly hearing Lalla Ward like droning and moaning on. Lalla Ward is a great moaner, like hearing that. I never enjoyed that. And now I was just assuming it's going to be kind of a lot of like current day politics, which I'm not really interested in hearing their take on current day politics. You know, I'm interested in hearing their take on Doctor Who, because that's pretty good. Not interested in hearing their politics. And in general, if they want to do stuff like that, I wish they would just like put a label on the front. You know, this product is woke. That's either a selling point to you or a repulsion to you. Just let us know, and so we can know what to do. But yeah, so we had this great scene where you had reality reforming, and like they're looking out a window and a mountain's not there, then a mountain there. I liked all that, and then reality totally flips and shifts. And so towards the end of the box set, we have the time controller Dalek, well, I think one of my favourite Daleks, as the sole survivor from that defunct timeline. And they've conjured the Mark Gatiss Mark Gatiss Master from the Unbound series, and also the Bernie Summerfield. And I just love his master. His master is fantastic, and it's just full of like this wonderful interplay between Gatiss and Jacobi. I'm not even sure they were together when they filmed it. When they recorded it. But like, I'm really warming to Gattiss's master, even though it's so obviously, you know, Mark Gatiss. It's like whenever I see Nick Briggs in anything in real life, I go, oh, that's not that character. That's Nick Briggs, because he's so Nick Briggs. Yeah, you just recognize him instantly. So anyway, we bring in the Unbound Universe Master to try and as a way of understanding the Derek Jacobi War Master. And towards the end, we get to the interesting thing is what happens when the bad guy wins. You know, that's really the where we start by meeting the Gatiss's Master. That what happens when the bad guy wins and they take control of the universe and they get everything they want. It's kind of boring, you know. And that's really the overwhelming message that you get from it. And it ends up. It seemed to me to end on a sort of cliffhanger. Then I kind of remembered that dovetails into the first War Master box set. I would. I have to re-listen to it, but I think they oh yeah, and then they mention it in the making of disc, which I always really enjoyed. So again, look, I would give this as one of the better releases I've heard from Big Finish of 2019. Let's see what else came out that month. I'll tell you what was better than worse, and then maybe I can start plowing through it. It was better than the monthly release, the claws, the Blood on Santa's Claw. And oh my god, I'm so behind. It's the only one I listen to. I've still got to listen to the robots. That's my next thing. And I listened to the first part of Star Cops. Okay. So it was definitely the best Big Finish release from December that I listened to so far. Will there be more? I don't know. The next thing that is that Derek Jacobi is down to do is called Masterful. I think. Why don't we just look? Go to bigfinish.com, click on Derek Jacobi's name. Let's see what comes up. Okay, yeah, Masterful. That's the next thing that Derek Jacobi is due to do. Of the 4 War Master box sets, we have Only the Good, Master of Callus, Rage of the Time Lords, and Anti-Genesis. And honestly, I was just trying to work out which one was the best. They're all excellent. They're all really, really good. I was a bit disappointed with Rage of the Time Lords. I was kind of disappointed with the Time War box set, which was supposed to have the Valeyard in it. It was in it for like 10 seconds. Master of Callus, I actually think that's the one with the Ood in it. That actually was a pretty darn good story. I would say, which is better? I'm gonna give the crown to Anti-Genesis, although. because it's very Dalek-y. It was also Only the Good was also very Dalek-y, but this was just much more classic Dalek-y. I really enjoyed the whole interacting with the genesis of the Daleks timeline and how the Master takes it over in a deliciously evil fashion. You know, it was kind of fun to listen to when you're comparing it to the Master as he was on TV recently. And you know, I have to say, I think that TV incarnation, while being a little bit cartoonish, fits in with the other Masters just fine. I could see him interacting with Derek Jacobi, and I'm really somebody who's really not liking the Jodie Whittaker era at all. Actually, well, I'm really not liking the Chris Chibnall era at all. My name is Sela Beckin, the Rabbi from Another Planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, if you like this content, if you hit the subscribe button, be fantastic. If you want to win this DVD box set, Dalek War, just hashtag Dalek War, and if you want, the instructions are all in the video notes. Have a fantastic day, and thank you for listening.